Hey, welcome back, YouTube fans. Listen, when you're building a building, you need to think about how the drywall is going to actually attach to the ceiling and the walls. So we've added additional support members here and here, right, to make sure that we can screw the drywall in here and here. Well, the ceiling needs the same thing. So we're going to bring this out, another board, and that's what we're doing right now so that we can screw the drywall up here. And as we're going outside to do that. So this part here, you want to get one of these digital angle levels, and it helps me get this particular angle. So now I screw this down. Let me try that again. Tighten that up. Pull it down. And I would take it over to our wood. We're going to align it the same way we had it, where the roof is, where the backing where that was. Make sure this edge is straight. Simply just draw the line. Now we're going to make a cut. So the protractor built into the DeWalt table saw doesn't have the angle we need. So I'm aligning the blade using a speed square to the line on our wood. Once that's done, I can And if you need to lift something up, it's a little difficult. You can put a screw next to it, use a hammer, and just lift it. Then when you're done, just back it out. Then you can use that same screw up here. Okay, the last touches of insulation in the storage area with the rock wool. With the framing we just put up. We're going to get that one piece, and then it looks like we're going to be ready for drywall. All right. And insulating storage portion. All this is done. That's a lot of work. And we're going to put, yep. Last piece we're going to do, it's going to put a vent going out that way, a pipe vent from there and from the other air vent out that way through that triangle there at the top in the very back. That's the last piece, but after that all the drywall will be up and we can put the lights up, and I think we're going to be good from there. It's looking really, really good. And then we'll worry about the floors. The floors are already insulated underneath, so what I meant by that is putting in flooring, something nice and pretty, and painting some walls that'll be, yeah, some interesting color. We'll see. Hey YouTube fans, if you want to know a neat little trick, especially if you're installing drywall, go right below the stud, right in the middle of the stud, put you a marker, just use some magic marker, permanent, where every stud is. And that is going to help you identify, as you put drywall up, from the top to the bottom, where your screw holes are supposed to go so you don't hit anything but wood. Welcome back, YouTube fans. Just a little bit of a heads up, when you go to, especially if you're dealing with a bare wall like this, you want to be able to try to understand where you're going to put the inverter at. So you're going to get your measurements off the manual online, things of that nature, and you're going to want to plan for where the screws are going. What we did is we put a 2x4 in each area for right about midway is where those screws are going to go. So we'll have that aligned with the top of our electrical box, and this will screw into there. This will support lots of weight. Your inverters can be 50 or 100 pounds or so, so just plan on the extra weight when you go to do this. So we'll put those up after we get drywall and everything else going. So you're just going to take, now that it's scored, and pop. And then from here, going to just cut this is going to give way here in a second. Just like that. And this has a secondary cut there. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, here we go. So today we got these two pieces up here done. And this piece, I know it's kind of slow because we started pretty late and we're not drywall people. So, and of course this is done down there. So what's left is those two end pieces here and there. And then of course this middle piece. And I'm going to put a pipe through here, which I've already purchased, to link right into this vent. And of course into that vent in there to blow the air out of the bathroom and everything straight outside. So we're good right now. That's it. Okay, so welcome back, folks. So we did the sections of drywall, not the whole building, not the whole storage yet either. So I think we're doing okay. It's not bad for a couple hours. If there's any drywall people who are subscribers, if you could give us some tips, that I would appreciate greatly. So we do take tips from our subscribers and corrections. So please put a note down in the chat, and we'll definitely read those. So we have the top of this roof, that's section over here, that wall, and up there to finish before we can paint and then put some flooring in. So we're going to be working on that. So please don't forget to subscribe and share, and click the bell icon for notifications for new videos. Thanks. Anyways, you got this filter, useless. Put a vacuum attachment here, because if you look, I'm just gonna step back. I haven't been doing this for more than, what, 10 minutes? And you can't see me. You can't even see that green wall. It's completely covered in drywall dust. Do not do this without a mask. Eye protection is not really helping a lot because it's in the air. I'm hoping this N95 mask is doing its job really well. But good Lord. So if anybody's wondering exactly what we used for painting, this is the Valspar from Lowe's, and it's an interior paint with primer. And so that'll save you from actually having to prime the drywall in order for the paint to look normal. So this is what we chose to use. Definitely comes recommended by us. We did have a color mix. It's just slightly different than the actual original paint color. So a slight pigment added. But other than that, again, Lowe's, because they were the first ones to give a military discount. Home Depot. Home Depot did not originally offer military discounts, but Lowe's were the first ones, so I've kind of stuck with them over the years. So, yeah, we spend a lot of money there, I bet you can imagine. But, all right, thanks everybody. We've got one coat of paint on here. Yeah, we're gonna put some decorative wood in those hedges, because that was going to be an impossible feat to get that. And of course we're learning how to do drywall, so we did a pretty good job actually compared to because we were not very educated in this. So we did a pretty good job. Really surprised actually. So the second coat that we're gonna put on. I mean, in some in this wall specifically, you can't really see. You might think that you don't need a second coat, but there's some places where we do, and that's why we're gonna do that. So, I'm gonna come back over here to the door. Yeah, it just looks like a big bunker. It's not though. See any of those videos where they're making the bunkers? It just kind of looks like that. Right on. And just running an extension cord for the fan, get some cool air in here. And right soon after this second paint coat dries, air conditioner goes right there. And that's the 12K solar hybrid in what do you call it, air conditioner. It's a 12,000 BTUs, same as the other one, but it runs off of solar panels and the electrical box. As we can see here, we did a pretty good job on this. This is the wires that go to the inverter that's going up here on the wall right here. So no worries there. All right, so this is going to be possibly one longer video. Again, remember that this is where the electrical panel is. And then of course here we put the pieces into where exactly we're going to be screwing in that inverter. So that's there. And that inside there is the remaining portions of that wire. We're not going to need so much wire. Realistically, we'll probably cut it there once we bring it in straight into the inverter. And from the inverter, there'll be basically straight underneath it, there'll be a hole going out, going to solar panels for the solar panel connections. Welcome back, YouTube fans. This may be in the middle of our montage. We just got done putting the second coat here on the storage portion. Again, y'all haven't seen her yet. I mean, you've seen her in the videos. This is my wife.
Oksana.
Oksana. I just didn't know if she wanted me to say her name on the internet. But we've been doing this whole project together, and it's, you know, wonderful to actually have a great partner, a wife, and to be able to do this type of thing, which most people couldn't even stand to do. But so I hope you stay tuned to all these other future videos. I'm going to cut this one at the end here. We're going to bring all the other videos of us working on this room together, and then we're going to have a separate video for the air conditioner install. All right, thanks everybody. And again, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That really helps get the word out to other people and whatever algorithms that YouTube uses. We are not a monetized channel, so the things that we are doing is just simply here to show y'all that you can do this too if you wanted. Thanks everybody, and hope to see you in our future videos. Thanks.